All right, viewers. As we just mentioned in the previous report, the U.S. aircraft carrier Abraham Lincoln has entered West Asia waters as tensions remain high over Iran's threat to retaliate against Israel. Now, this as U.S. President Joe Biden has pushed Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to reach a ceasefire deal with Hamas in Gaza. Biden also updated Netanyahu on U.S. efforts to support Israel's defense against threats from Iran and its proxy groups. The White House said the U.S. president stressed the urgency of reaching a deal during the call. Vice President Kamala Harris also took part in the call. And that came just hours after U.S. Secretary of State Anthony Blinken wrapped up his 9th tour of West Asia since the war began last year in October. Meanwhile, the U.S. Central Command said that a second U.S. Navy aircraft carrier, the USS Abraham Lincoln, which arrived in West Asia. The carrier is equipped with F-35 fighter jets added to the U.S. ships already in the region, including the USS Theodore Roosevelt aircraft carrier, which arrived in mid-July. Now, on the diplomatic front, negotiators are heading back to Cairo this week to try and iron out details of a deal. The current proposal, put together by the U.S., Egypt and Qatar over several weeks in July, is said to be the strongest form of the deal to date. Israel is reportedly now on board, but Hamas has said in public statements that it will not accept the pact. Netanyahu, who visited an Air Force base in northern Israel, said that Israel is prepared for any scenario, both in defense and attack.
I am here at the Air Force Base to closely monitor our preparations against threats both near and far. We are prepared for any scenario, both in defense and attack.
Israeli Defense Minister Yoav Gallant traveled to Gaza to assess a military operation that resulted in what they say is the defeat of the Rafah Brigade and the destruction of over 150 tunnels. Meanwhile, Gazans are again on the run as they fled the western area of Khan Yunis after an Israeli evacuation order. Displaced people carried their belongings, comforted children and assisted the elderly along the journey.
Death is more merciful in this country. We were displaced 20 times. I swear to God our houses and tents were struck. They do not want us to live. Oh God, they even do not want us to enjoy our life.
Gaza's Civil Emergency Service claimed that Israeli military struck a school and a nearby house in Gaza City on Wednesday, killing at least 3 people and wounding 15. Palestinian health officials have claimed that Israeli airstrikes across Gaza killed at least 50 Palestinians in the last 24 hours. Israeli military said its warplanes had attacked a number of Hezbollah weapon storage facilities in Lebanon's Bekaa. Hezbollah said it had retaliated for the strike on the Bekaa by firing Katyusha rockets at an Israeli military logistics site in Golan Heights. It also fired a swarm of drones on military posts in northern Israel, about 22 kilometers from the Lebanese border.